Hey guys, this is a Thanksgiving keto test kitchen, and all the ingredients that I use are going to be in the description area. I start off with some Smithfield lower sodium bacon because it has no sugar added and no MSG, so that's cool. There are other bacons you can buy online that are better than this, but this is what I'm using because I found it at the grocery store, found it at Publix and at Walmart. So I'm going to put all the bacon in together at the same time. This is not for breakfast. I don't need nice pretty strips. I just need it all crispy. I'm going to start off with the cauliflower to get that going in a pot with some hot water because this is what we're using for the sweet potato casserole. Yes, we can have sweet potato casserole minus a sweet potato. It tastes the same. It's really good. You'll see how I put that all together. So get the cauliflower in a big bowl so you can wash it. I'm actually doing 2 heads of cauliflower because I'm going to also make some pizza for tomorrow, or I don't remember if I did it later on, but yeah, I'm going to do a keto pizza crust, so I need more cauliflower. And I like to cook things more than one meal at once, especially since I have the oven on, and just, better to make a couple meals. I have kids, so we got to make this easy on me because I also work. So this is how I do it. All right, we're going to wash it and get it ready. That's all been washed, and now I need to get my pot ready because I'm going to boil it. But first, I'm going to check on my bacon. Yeah, we want to make sure that you don't overcook the bacon. I do like it extra crispy, so to me that looks perfect. Oh, I like that crispy area. So this is just to get all crumbled up for my recipes. All right, getting the cauliflower in the pot, and this is in real time. These are the steps that I am taking to cook the Thanksgiving test meal, and I'm also doing my cauliflower pizza crust. Trying to shove as much cauliflower in that pot as possible. I am not going to add salt to the cauliflower because I am going to use it for a sweet potato casserole. I will add my salt when I make the pizza crust. So here is the brine. Got my limes, my garlic, and my onions. Before, when I was not keto, instead of limes, I would use oranges. So if you're not keto and you're still watching this recipe, you can go ahead and try oranges. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna throw that all in a small pot. I'm just using chicken thighs, so I don't need this for turkey. If this was for a turkey, I'd use a larger pot. Adding salt to the mix, and then all my spices: sage, thyme. Again, all the ingredients are in the description. Threw in some peppercorns there and some bay leaves. I threw in 3. Typically, if I'm cooking something, I use 1 to 2 bay leaves, but we're gonna throw all this out, so I really want the flavor in the liquid, in the brine. Go ahead, add some water. If this was not keto, you would actually add sugar to this. You don't make sweet chicken or sweet turkey, but it makes a difference. It tastes really good, but we're not doing that. All right, that's all cooked and ready to go. I'm gonna let it cool off for a little bit because you can see it's boiling hot. I have some frozen chicken thighs. I'm gonna add some ice to it because we are putting the brine on top. You don't want to cook your chicken. That can be really hazardous when dealing with poultry. So that is frozen chicken with ice cubes, and the hot brine goes on top, and that is going to sit for 24 hours. So I'm not making this until tomorrow. Okay. Cover that up. Leave it on the counter for a little bit, and then pop it in the fridge. Now for my Brussels sprouts, I'm going to start with the cream cheese and Kerrygold butter in the bacon fat. Oh my goodness, this is so good. So I just need to get that all incorporated. Let that cream cheese melt. And then eventually this all gets poured on top of the Brussels sprouts. All right, for my Brussels sprouts, a little salt, a little pepper. Those have been washed and cut in half. Got my bacon there. It's been cooling off. So you see how easily that crumbles? That's perfect. And it makes it easy to cook the whole thing in one pan. I'm using my oven for other things, so I just cook my bacon on the stovetop the way I showed you there. You do it however you like. That's how I do it. for about 30 minutes. Everything that I've cooked here has been in the oven for about 30 minutes. And then I check it, and if I want it to go a little longer, you can, but you can take it out. Taste your food as you cook. Clean it up a little. This makes it easier later on, so it looks nice and pretty, and there's nothing caked and burnt on the corners. Alright, now to the cauliflower. It's ready to go. It's been boiling, and we're going to strain this out and use half of it for sweet potato. Alright, so here's how you make the sweet potato casserole. Get your cauliflower, some cream cheese, some heavy cream. You can add butter. And the first thing I like to do is puree that first. Make sure I like the consistency. And that's how you make cauliflower and mashed potatoes, by the way. But we're going to take this to another level. I'm adding 3 eggs, and then the sweetener and all the other ingredients. So I put this all in my food processor. That's vanilla going in. And the pumpkin, the secret ingredient that keeps this keto. Some ginger, some cloves. So all the fall spices that you would put in your sweet potato casserole. This is how I make my sweet potato casserole. If you don't want to put in all those spices, you don't have to. I just like it that way. It tastes really good. So I got my pan here that I'm going to grease. I used coconut oil here, but you can use butter. Whatever you have, whatever you like. These are all ingredients that I keep in my house, so I just saw it there and I grabbed that, but I think my first intention was to use butter. It all works. Look at that. That looks like sweet potato. Now it's a little runny, but that's okay. You have the 3 eggs in there. That's going to give it the casserole consistency. Get all of it in there. Brussels sprouts. They've been in the oven for about 30 minutes. They are delicious. So good. And there is the sweet potato casserole. It's nice and firm. Not too firm though. So now we're going to make the topping. I'm going to melt some butter in the microwave. And then I'm going to add spices to the mixture. Everything that was inside the casserole is going to go on the toppings. Extra cinnamon. There's the sweetener. And I have a mix of pecans and walnuts. If you just want to use pecans, you can. It's whatever you like. You can skip this process altogether. This is just the way I like it. Tastes really good. And just make sure that the nuts are completely covered with the butter mixture. Taste it. Make sure you like it. If you need more sweetener, you can add some. Pour this on top, and this is completely keto, and it's delicious. So I don't feel like I'm missing out by eating this way, and I feel great. So I'm gonna keep doing it. All right, spread it out. I popped it back in the oven, thinking that I'd get that candy crust that you would get from regular sugar. I didn't, but why not? It didn't harm it to put it back in the oven, so you can completely skip that part. And that's what it looks like close up. And then the next day you go ahead and cook your chicken or your turkey, put it all together.